Hi all, good morning. I'm sharing my screen. Let's start today's class. Hope everyone able to see me and able to hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Yesterday, we had discussed about the frame sets. It means something like what is frame set and how we can create it and how we can link up between one frame to other frame with the anchor tag HRF, how we can navigate it or linking on something. That now functionalities yesterday we have seen it. And today is the last class for the HTML, and let's see. I'm going to explain about the field sets. Just I'll create the first example first, so that you guys will be having more clarity on like what we are telling it. Later we can write our developer guide. I'm creating a file name called fieldset1.html, just like fieldset.html, anything like. And with the HTML root tag, I'm going to create a body tag. With the body tag, I'm creating an h2 field set example. Field set example. I'm going to create an for the field set one. Field set is there is a tag in the HTML. With that, if you create the field set now, we need the legend. It means what information we are showing for the particular border content. For example, I'm writing here as a user info. I'm writing here as a user info. How it looks like, I will show in the browser. Let's see. With the label, I'm creating as a text one, and with this label, I'm going to create a division tag. Sorry, it went to the downside. Here we should write it. I'm going to create the division tag. With the division tag, something like the whatever the content you want to write it, you can put it something like label file equal to file. I have already mentioned with the for if you put it something like for the particular input one, we need to map with the downside name. Downside name. Fine. And suppose if you want to update the multiple files at a time, if you want to upload it, we can have the multiple attribute here. That's just like multiple files at a time uploading purpose. I'm going to create one more division tag. Just see how it looks like in the browser now. View current file in the browser. We see now it's created one border with the help of something like total border with the one user info information. What are the content we will be writing it? If you want something like field set border, you can create with the legend content. That is the user info which I have created it. Legend as content, whichever you want it. That's the way how we can created it. And like we can have a submit button or just like with one more division tag with our own content. One more label like I'm going to create it something like only PNG, JPG something. JPG, like that. Next, suppose if you want to restrict something, if you want to restrict something, so that we can, that is the name is fine, but like we need to pass the accept attribute, like which it will be allowing the extensions. You can pass our own extensions, like whichever the things is required. JPG dot JPEG, come on, dot PNG. These are things like with the comma we can distribute it. Like if you are uploading this one, it will show only that things like PNG, JPEG, that thing like that. But if you see here, it will show everything like PDF files also. Like that is the way. However, file upload, the accept it will work with the help of custom things like we can handle with our own way. What are the content is required? We can just like create it, the field sets, like with the different information. We can just like hold with our field sets. That is from field sets. I can say it like I will show you now. I will write our developer guide so that you will be having more clarity on that. The field sets in this something like in that field set is a tag. Field set is a tag used for to group related items in the form. If you are having the form now, suppose if you want to group something like these two fields are belongs to this field set. Just for grouping the multiple fields, we will be using our field set. And what it will be doing? Field set what it will do? It will trace a box. It will trace a box around the related items. Around the related items. Next, legend. What's the purpose of it? Legend is used to set an legend is used to set an caption for caption for field set. There a field set like we can set the caption for that. Any doubts in the field sets? That is the like only field sets. Like now we can go for the images.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, can you explain the code one more time? The field set, legend, label.
yeah, okay, sure. The field set is a nothing but like it will be creating the one border across the total like information. For example, that field set is a one tag which it will be grouping the multiple fields, which it will be grouping the multiple fields, and the legend is a tag which it will be using for caption for the total form. For example, if you see now, if it looks like this form, you can understand this is the user info information. For that mainly for that indication, we will be using the field set. It's nothing but a it will create the border and with the some legend text. That's it. Like field set in the sense. That's it. What are the content we will be showing next to the legend? It will be showing in our total group of form. Is it clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Uh, Next, we can go for the images concepts. It's a simple concept. Might be you might be get a chance to work on it in the future, just like I have created for your understanding purpose. Next is something like our images. Images like we'll be creating with the help of something like image tag, img tag is used to embed our images in HTML. Let's see. I'm going to create an example for you guys to have more clarity and like what we are practicing it. To understand like more clarity on creating the things. I will be showing the multiple attributes with that. Okay, I'm creating one example for that. Control Alt S images.html. With the HTML root tag and body tag for our total body content information. With H1 or H2, like we can have a image display example. Image display. It's an example for image display example. Now you will understand how our image it loads. Let's see. I'm putting as an image tag with src. src is the attribute which we want to pass the path, and I'm passing as a height attribute with the 500 pixel and width with the 500 pixel. Not comma not will be there. Just I by mistake it came. Just like this is the simple image tag, but SRC in the sense it is an image source. SRC in the sense image source. Source in the sense path of the image. Source in the sense path of the image. Let me go for my drive or just like any downloads or anything. Let me copy the path for that. Suppose if you're having something like any images or something, just like you can hold it, or just like you can go to the screenshots and you can put our path over there. Suppose if you go to the desktop, there might be some images. Yeah, so some thumbnail is there. Let's see, like if you see the properties, you can easily see our path. You can see easy our path. You can see our path so that you can just like write our path over there. Something like C colon backward slash users backward slash when ready dot in. That path we can write it. C colon backward slash users backward slash when ready dot in backward slash desktop backward slash. We can write our image name. This is the thumbnail 2 is our image. And if you see now type of file, it's showing in .png extension. .png extension. If you see now in the browser, okay, we need to open our file, right? Like view current file in the browser. If you see now, my thumbnail got loaded. My thumbnail got loaded. This is the way how you can display any image under our HTML page. Under our HTML page. For now, I have given just like like desktop path. I given my desktop path with the image name PNG. So I am giving like wrong image. Like what will happen if you see now? See that image not getting loaded. One error it will come. It's an error file not found. It means what is the file name I have given that's not getting finded. That is the way how our HTML acts. However, HTML adds. If any image is not getting finded, that time we can have our alternative text not loaded. Thumbnail image not loaded. See, whenever the image is not getting loaded, our thumbnail image not loaded it can. And I can provide the correct image now. Thumbnail2.png. We see now my content is not getting loaded. Whenever the image is not getting finded, that time alternative text, ALT in the sense alternative text. It's an alternative text. And I'm going to create one more image tag downside for this. I'll be passing in some online path. Some online path. Let's see. Some online path I will be just like passing it. Let's see like online image, just like I'll search something and just like I'll pass, I'll copy the path for that. Like if you see now, this is the one image. If you see now, copy image address, copy image address, and I'm going to put in this. I mean like SRC. If you see now, this is a CDN image for the online image path. It's a JPG extension, like which it was created in the 2015, and the date as they have mentioned, like ninth month, 16 date, something like time 8:55. Like if you see now, our online image got loaded. If you see now, online image got loaded. Now we will get a clarity. Either we can provide our SRC as a local path or online image path. Online image path. That is the two ways how we can load our images on the browser. However, we will be loading images on the browser. Any doubts?
Can we take images URL?
Sorry?
Can we take URL?
Yes, this is the URL, right? Like if you see now, what do you mean like in the online, right? You were asking?
Online or like desktop images also?
Yeah, the desktop images also we can take it something like if you see, you know, like this is my desktop images, right?
Okay.
If you right click and just go to the properties now,
Hmm.
it will show our path location.
Okay.
This is the location, right?
Hmm.
And after our location, we need to put the backward slash
Okay.
and put our image name, just like actually my cousin is a problem. That's why like I was not able to do it. Like if you see now, you see if you see now this thumbnail, that image, that is just like after our path now, it's
Hmm.
just like backward slash our image name. If
Yeah.
you give the backward slash, there needed only one slash. Suppose if you give the forward slash, we need to give two slashes like this also. Okay.
Okay.
That is the way how we can provide our paths in the like local path.
Yeah. Thank you.
If you see now, with the forward slash, two forward slashes, it will be getting loaded. If it's a forward slash, you guys remember, we need to provide two forward slashes. If it's a backward slash, only one slash. Is it
Okay.
clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. Um,
Hello.
yeah, please.
Yeah, image is a self tag or
Sorry, image is a?
I mean self tag or what?
Yeah, it's
I
a
mean
self-closing
dependent
tag.
on.
Correct, you are right, Devi. It's a self-closing
Oh,
tag.
yeah, I can't see the end of the line. That's why.
Okay, okay. That's a self-closing tag, independent tag. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to write here. Our IMG is an tag used to embed our images in the HTML page as well as SRC in the sense it's an to specify to specify to specifying or specify anything and path of the images. For path of the images, you can put in a braces something like either local desktop path or online images path. In the real times, every time like we used to use the online path only, but the thing is if there is no chance for that, we need to use our local path. Okay. Yeah, that is the SRC. And what is the ALT? SRC and ALT both are the attributes, but the IMG is the tag, image tag. It's a self-closing tag. Also, we can write it in the braces. It's a self-closing tag. It's a self-closing tag. However, our input it contains, it's the same way. ALT in a sense, it's an alternate text for image. Suppose if he is not seeing image also, we can provide our text so that he can easily understand what is the purpose of it. If the image for some reason not loaded, it's not displayed. Okay, that is the ALT. And one more thing, you guys seen like here, I have specified an height and width attributes for the HTML image. It's a just like pixels. I have provided our pixel something like how much I need it. We can specify images, height and width. Note, you need to have it note so that you guys will have more clarity on that. Notes means something like it's an important point for our topic. It's just like we can also specify the height and width. And also something like based on the online URL, HTTP URLs for yes, also we can fetch it. We can attach. It means online images URLs also we can attach. I have already shown for you guys. And that's it, the images thing. Like in the CSS, like while going through that, like you can see how we can set our background text for the each image, and how can we just like do the things and all. Sorry guys, I have forgotten one more tag like marquee tag. Might be you guys know about that, like just like it will be keep on wrapping it. I will put the marquee tag like so that I have forgotten that to tell you guys. Marquee tag, marquee means just like it will be keep on moving it with the image so that
Rolling tag, right?
if you see now that that will be just like keep on rolling, like mark in the sense it will be keep on I mean like rotating it. It will be something like from one place to other place, it will be keep on rotating it. And we can have something like our marquee with the help of something like with the height we can specify it, and direction. If you see now I have not given any direction, right? I'm going to put the direction for that. Direction as a output, for example direction. If you see now, it will be just like coming from top, bottom to top, bottom to top. The however you want to put it, something like if I put as a down, it will be coming from top to bottom. You see, the however you will specifying our marquee tab, it will be keep on rotating it. It might be like in the some of the web pages you might see in something like the something text will be scrolling, something like any Flipkart or Amazon or anything. Suppose if you specify as a right, not right. Some other attribute left, like some it's going as from right to left. So why we specify as left? Okay. Some right property is not taking. With therefore this thing like it will be just like behavior like however you want to follow this, just like either left or right or anything. Like it will be just like taking based on that position.
చందు యానిమేషన్ ట్యాగ్స్ వర్క్ అవుతాయా అట్లా?
Yeah, that animations and all like you might see, you will get understand in the CSS Venkatesh.
ఓకే.
Because like that animations no like you can easily do in our CSS with the help of thread mixins, animations, and background text for the each images and all this like okay.
Yeah.
This marquee on like you can put for anything like either text or anything like you can put it. Just like you guys can try with the different directions, different heights and widths and all as well
For
as
rolling purpose, right?
yeah correct. Just like it will be keep on rolling. From the left to right or right to left or just like top to bottom or bottom to top. That is the main purpose of the marquee tag. Okay.
We can also use text, right, instead of image also.
Yeah, that's what like I will show. Yeah, it will go anywhere. Just like whatever you want it, you can put the total thing like.
If I want to set the time means,
Sorry, which one?
if I want to set that marquee tag is there, no? For that, I need to set the timing.
You mean like you mean set the timing, right?
Yes.
Okay, rolling time. You mean like loop, like you can put it like how many times you want to put it. That thing like just stay it. Either like you can specify the width also, that looping also. There are so many attributes. You can just like go through just like that and all attributes we are having it. Like we can specify our scroll amount, something like it will be just like I'm putting it, something like let's see. See, the text is rolling very fast. That will just like if you want how much speed, you can specify our scroll amount like based on the past. If you see now before that image, like it's went to the second time. Again, it will go for third. If you see, that is the just like scrolling amount behavior. Like that is the time. Suppose for the image, if you put as a 20, so that will be more faster than this. If you see now that image is faster than this text. The however we will be passing our behavior no, just like it will be just like behavior scroll amount based on that it will be taking. Just I'm putting as a behavior. Let's say like one more property as so. Just like it will be just a scrolling like however we'll be doing it like same here. It will keep on moving. That is the way how our like smart will tag it over. Any doubts apart from that?
No, thank you.
Okay. There are so many attributes like you can go through like either horizontal space or vertical space. Scroll delay. So if you want to delay sometime, you can specify that and all attributes. Okay. Now I'm going for the audios and video tags so that you guys will have clarity on the, how you can load our audio, videos and all like so that is also one of the required to learn. That audio, video and all like it's an HTML5 features. That's an HTML5 features, but I'm showing now. HTML is done, right? That's why like HTML just like 2 3 concepts I'm covering. I'm going to the next piece. Sorry, something happened. Okay. Control Alt S. I'm saving as a audio.html. It is HTML root tag with the body tag, and I'm putting as with the H1. It means something like heading level 1 tag. It's just like the audio element. However, with image it contains something like attributes, right? Like I'm creating an audio tag with just like controls, and we need to pass the source. It means, however, for the image we have passed the SRC, right? Here we need to pass the source tag. It's a self-closing tag. We need to pass our SRC. It means something like self-closing that is path, and type also we need to pass like audio. It's an audio type or OGG type or anything like our video path. I mean like audio path like it's specified here. I don't have the audios for now, but I'm going to give you as a video path for right now. If you see now, like whatever our classes is recording videos, just I'm going to put that path. Like I'm going to the properties. It's also same. So let's see users when ready and like it's a videos path. Like same thing. We can specify our saying something like C colon backward slash users backward slash when ready dot n backward slash our videos and backward slash our video name we need to provide it. I mean like audio name we need to provide it something like that one. This is the my file content name. I'm going to put as a this one dot mkv. What is the mkv? It's just like if we see that is the extension like type of the file dot mkv. It's an MKV file. If you see now in the browser, view contents in the browser, I'm playing the content now. Input type here, submit means we can have the controls for that also. We can mute also. We can mute and you can play also. That is just like our audio controls like we are having like playback speed also we can put it either normal or that thing. This with the simple HTML one. Is audio tag is clear? Like
Okay.
okay. The audio entity content is simple thing like this is the controls just like to handle our just like playback or everything. If you see now I remove the controls. If you see now nothing is showing. If there is no control, we cannot handle our audio thing in our browser. The controls is mandatory to have it. To controls is the mandatory to have handle our logic. And we can write our content. And we can write our content. Something like our for our understanding purpose, just I'm writing an audio. Audio it means something what it contains. Audio tag is easy to put an audio file with HTML. With HTML. And next, our controls we are having, right? Without the controls, nothing is possible. Use it to control and total video. I mean, like to just like control the total video or passing or anything like just like that. Now, like we can handle it. And one more tag we are having, right? That is a sub tag like source tag. SOURC source tag. It's used to specify an audio path and type of the file. For example, like just you remember audio.ogg. Just for example, for now, that is one. That is the thing. Next concept is a video. And same audio concept, like I'm copying the code, just I'm putting it as a video file. For that video tag, I'm going to write our video code. Instead of audio, like it's a video. For this also, there will be just a controls. And I'm going to put the same file right now. And instead of audio OGG, it's a video MP4. View current file in the browser. We see now. What are the like recording I had did with our classes?
Hi, good morning.
It's another batch now. Just if you see now that video, like we are able to control, we are able to pass it, we are able to do anything. That is just like our. It's an auto playing. Like if I load something, it's an keep on start playing. Suppose if you put as autoplay now. This autoplay means something it should play automatically. Something issue with that. Any
Hi,
doubts
good
in the
morning.
like video tag?
I'm sharing. Hi, Chandra. Good morning.
Any doubt in this video one? Just like audio
No,
and video are same, but here it's a video. There was audio. Like yeah, please. Someone is asking. Nothing. Regular doubt. I will write the content and go. Like, it's the same thing. Like video in the same.
వీడియో లెంత్ ఏమన్నా ఉందా?
Sorry, video length, Venkatesh?
వీడియో లెంత్ ఎక్కువ కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చా?
Okay, you mean like just like skipping some video, like how much minutes you want to pass it like that and all, right? మీరు అడిగేది లైక్ వీడియో లెంత్ అంటే ఏమైనా స్పెసిఫై చేసుకోవచ్చు అంటున్నారా?
అవునవును.
ఓకే, వీడియో లెంత్ అట్రిబ్యూట్ అదే ఏమైనా ఉందా లేదా అంటున్నాను అంతే కదా.
ఉమ్.
లైక్ అది జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ లో రాసుకోవచ్చు డ్యూరేషన్, ఐ మీన్ లైక్ ఎంత టైం స్పెసిఫై చేసుకోవచ్చు.
ఓకే ఓకే.
సింపుల్ HTML లో లేదనమాట అది.
ఆహా.
జస్ట్ లైక్ అది డ్యూరేషన్ ప్రాపర్టీ అంతా మనం సెట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే
ఓకే ఓకే.
జస్ట్ లైక్ యూ కెన్ ప్రాక్టీస్, యూ విల్ గెట్ మోర్ క్లారిటీ అన్నమాట. ఓకే, అండ్ వీడియో ఐఎమ్ రైటింగ్ ఇట్. Not simple this control and something like total video control one. It's for the purpose of video control and the total audio and it's and next SRC is for just like same as our audio, but it's just for the purpose of video or MP4. Yeah. That's it in the HTML. Like any doubts, you guys just like you guys keep on practicing well, so that you guys will be like more clear on just like in HTML there are just like web storage also available, something like web storage, geolocations and all there, but that is not useful. That is something like local storage, session storage, cookies, and all that I will be covering in the JavaScript or something or Angular. You will be having more clarity on that. Okay. It will just like contain like local storage, session storage, and cookies. This will be just like I will be covering in the JavaScript or just like our Angular, like I can cover it. Hope everything is clear. Like this is the HTML thing. Like we have covered most of the things in HTML, like main things like what is useful on the day-to-day life. That's it for today. If there is no doubt, we can conclude the call. Thank you so much, all of for joining, and we'll meet you tomorrow with the CSS. Have a great day, all of you.